Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Limbus Company Time Killing Time. In the last episode we had to grab a bunch of Yurodiviye we grabbed a Yurodiviye, drug him back, and he immediately called all his friends, so we had to beat them up as well. And chances are we're going to have to beat up even more people. We're almost halfway through the story. As you can see, I might have done a little bit of excavation work on the side. Not exactly enough to give us an upgraded Honglu though. But I guess we could give him just a smidge more levels.
Hunting cutlery.
Not even having support passives is unfortunate. Okay, 2 waves this time, thank you. I was afraid it wasn't going to be very interesting.
전투응대에 나선다. 깨달았나?
Oh, unfortunate. That was not a good time to lose that clash. "42, ouch. She'll live, but she won't like it." Although I guess she didn't lose a clash, she lost a, what's it? She failed an evade. Why did he have to roll both heads? He had 0 SP!
전투응대에 나선다. 맞는 거야.
I guess those T-Core investigating badges are still pretty handy for when you get unlucky with these few allies.
직접 알게 하니라. 맞는 거야.
"10 versus 10, we're on equal skill slots at least." You know what? Screw you. Land of Illusion. Now let's see. We can afford to use this one because it consumes tremor count by this point. If that happens again though, she is going to end up triggering her tremor. She is going to trigger her badge.
전투응대에 나선다.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠. 이런 것도 되죠.
깨달았나? 무지하니까 맞는 거야. 무지하니까
I don't like how these guys have high base and low coin power because it means that it's very easy to lose the clash if you're just a little bit unlucky.
전투응대에 나선다. 항상 지켜보고 있었지. 문제를 좀 맞는 거야. 맞는 거야.
I think that was enough turns to get the lunacy bonus. I hope it was.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지
It
않았다는
was.
거네. 그치? 좋았어.
Oh, I saw the nice yield on clock pieces. Apparently it just wasn't enough. We are at least getting more.
사건 속으로.
After matching various pieces of information we found from the defeated Yurodiviye members together, we managed to track them down to a rundown building that appeared to be their hideout. You've only managed to track us down, haven't you? Filthy watch chains of T-Core. And you clock! You clock, he says. It's only elementary because I am an ace detective. Brody exclaimed triumphantly as she flicked her hair back, but I sensed the smallest hint of uncertainty in her voice. Yep, we're all ace detectives. I'll admit, we shouldn't have let you track us down, but you don't look too strong. It's a foolish move to fight a lion in his den. Hope you prepared yourselves. Don't you worry about our butts. We've got class 5 stuff with us, you know. I can deduce a few things about you. 1. That man's outfit, that aloof look on his face. I see. It's likely you're not lying about that he really is class 5 staff. 2. You are absolutely shameless for bringing a class 5 watch chain to a rundown hideout like this. Why does this have anything to do with shame? I don't know about shame, but this place sure is run down. Right, how about this? I'll sit this one out just for the sake of fairness. It'll be like cheating if I were to take part in this fight, yeah? That is a fair proposal. Fine, I accept your offer. What are you offering us? Do we not get a say in any of this? Another unfocused. Oh boy, these guys are actually starting to match up in levels, and they are starting to really hurt. Ooh, yeah, blunt damage is not your friend. Ah, you would have to roll minimum speed, wouldn't you?
직접 타도하죠.
The thing I don't really like about Honglu's new identity is that it has absolutely no tremor count of its own. He's basically gambling on the fact that these guys inflict tremor count on themselves in order to make use of his abilities. Ooh, damn it, not again! Something, I really should just cash in all of my ego shards and make sure that Honglu gets that tier 4 just so he can get extra clash power here.
무지하니까
A에 거스르지 말고.
On use, trigger amplitude conversion, self to tremor distribution. Gain some of all allied tremor count. Gain some of all allies' tremor count offense level next turn. Some of all allies' tremor count divided by number of surviving allies' offense level. When hit by skills that burst tremor, it interacts with normal tremor. So actually, that makes his amplitude conversion quite good because it deletes their tremor. Give us 3 tremor count here. That gives us 21, so we could actually blow the whole thing here, but let's save it for next turn because we're probably gonna need it. And you can just... Actually, I think I want to use Blind Obsession here, because the passive for that works very well with her butler identity. I don't know whether she'll get a chance to use it, but it is nice to have.
아무것도 되지 않아. 편하게 가자고요.
맞는 거야. 맞는 거야. 즉시 꿈을 꾸러 가도록. 이 파도 속에서 움직일 수 있는.
Granted, the SP cost might not have been such the brightest idea. We are 1 behind, so it's a good thing that you're hitting Rodian, I can say that much.
직접 알게 한다.
It is an interesting little challenge having to deal with not having all your regulars and having to scrape together a decent team from, well, whoever you have on hand.
그런 것도 되죠.
무지하니까 맞는 거야.
This should heal Ryoshu's SP if I've read the passives right.
타도하죠.
Yes, not as much as I'd have liked, but it did heal it.
가자고요.
Although she might not even get a chance to move.
맞는 거야.
She did not. Oh well.
결국 내 공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네. 그치?
108 plus 18. We are starting to muscle through, so let's go. Level 44 though. Okay, not all of them.
해가 내 얼굴을
Yeah, even without the... Oof. We can't quite get Honglu uptied like that. 20 short. I mean, I could buy the rewards, but then that would put me further away from getting my Ryoshu. And that means fast timepiece earning is the problem. Okay. This is as much as I'll spend. If I can't get him even with this, then I'm just gonna have to go without. Deep sigh. My luck with gambling, guys. Once more onto the breach. Okay, this is a targeted encounter, so... Oh, damn. Even though we resist wrath, that's a lot of hurt. Okay, this is the one I want to beat on a little bit. Throw my extra attack at him because he's going to be getting the bonus to tremor amplitude.
전투응대에 나섭니다. 깨달았나?
A에 거스르지 말고.
Ooh, Honglu actually isn't very good to, well, spec for this fight thanks to that base ego, is he? Click tremor count equal to tremor count on self. Honestly, that's completely negligible.
직접 알게 하니라.
That's extremely unfortunate. I was hoping it would go out the opposite order.
그런 것도 되죠.
직접 알게 하니라.
Wow, Ryoshu's SP is really screwing her over. And because she's level 45 for that, the Walpurgis Night event, she isn't getting SP from kills.
전투응대에 나섭니다.
I wish Rodian hadn't been the first to act.
몸을 꾸러 가게.
Okay, Yurodiviye Captain. If this unit is staggered by... If the target is staggered by this unit or a tremor burst, all allies heal SB. Broken Unity. Gain tremor count when hit, etc, etc. Have you no shame and gain tremor count shield on self at combat start.
직접 알게 하는. 이 파도 속에서 움직일 수 있는 건 오직 나다. 깨어져라.
Can't use that weapon now. Gain tremor count, inflict tremor decay. So that's old Heathcliff's thing. Oh, hang on, these guys are PS weak for some reason. Suddenly changed over from blunt.
직접 알게 하는. 깨달았나?
편하게 가자고요. 그런 것도 되죠.
공감을 준비야.
Seven turns, so we do have to start wrapping these fights up soon.
전투 응대에 나선다.
제이에 거스르지 말고 편하게 가자고요.
맞는 거야.
Forest for the Flames heads. He has Fragile next turn. We can really open up on the damage provided we win all those clashes. Prioritize targets with tremor decay. Apply tremor count equal to tremor count on self to all other allies. Trigger amplitude conversion on all allies including self. That gives out offense level, and amplitude entanglement. Tremor reverb on all enemies. Oh wait. Draw all other allies' tremor count to self. Tremor on allies expires. Gain offense level for every tremor count. You gain 9 tremor count. Inflict tremor count. Consume tremor count on self to trigger tremor burst. Ooh, I hate that. 112 for the greater good. Remove ready for a beating, because that's what we want to break. That removes his Wrath weakness, so this should be halved, but that's not a guarantee. Actually, no, let's just go all in on this guy.
직접 타도하죠. 슬픔에 흔들린 마음 이렇게 터져버리죠.
That was not nearly as good as I was hoping it would be. Can we finish him off? Wow, we actually pushed him to another stagger threshold to finish him off. We quickly moved our conversation into the hideout after defeating the Yurodiviye members. Gah! Surrender and confess. Starting to run low on patience. Might kill you soon. No, looks like Ryoshi's getting tired of playing detective. We've surrendered already. Not sure what you want us to confess either. What? Would you like for us to confess that we're the Yurodiviye or something? We hesitated, unsure if he really was clueless or not. That's when Rhodia confidently strode forward and pointed an accusatory finger at the Yurodiviye captain. Right, questioning time. You always hated this state of affairs, am I right? Must you really ask? You like inventing stuff and not registering them to the tech agency, don't ya? Again, must you really inquire about something you could discern simply by looking around? Ooh, mind if I take a gander at these inventions? Wait, don't just go around touching... I see. This hedgehog toy is a time bomb disguised as a plushie. It scans the palm as soon as it enters a certain proximity range. If it doesn't recognize the palm as unauthorized individuals, it'll shoot out its spines to penetrate the intruder. You are messed up. What if a kid picks that thing up, you monster? You've screwed the past too tightly down here. You'll do well to remember that mechanical engineering isn't all about tightening the screws down as hard as you can. Sometimes you need a slightly loose screw or two to make things fit better. And another thing, if I were you, I'd have made the spine holes hexagon shaped, not circular. You could tell all that from a quick look. You are certainly no common employee. Either way, most of those are experiments, incomplete products. In truth, you like making more dangerous inventions too, right? You really are a persistent one, aren't you? What are you getting at? I'm sure that these violent inventions eventually led to something that can completely rip someone's time away. Wait, what? The culprit behind the case of the time-killing time? It's you guys, right? It's what you do, isn't it? You see something that rubs you the wrong way, so you go ahead and smash it to bits. That's a bit of a logical leap, isn't it? Who do you think we Yurodiviye are? Sounds like this friend of yours in the Yurodiviye really messed up big time in the past, huh? Did you do something drastically violent? No, Sonya, he always knew how to say the right things. Things to get people to agree with him, to convince them to join his cause. His words filled me with this confidence that we really could change the world, that it really was as effortless as letting candy slowly melt away in my mouth. But what could he possibly do to change the world? He doesn't even do anything. Not like these guys. I bet the T-Core Yurodiviye are nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by the stories coming out of J-Core. Well, it's absolutely baffling how he failed to correctly deduce a single thing. No, we're not knockoffs. Besides, the Saint has already brought many changes to this world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of. The Saint? Indeed, Saint Sonya was the one who really sparked the fire of the Yurodiviye in every nest. Well, that isn't the only reason they call him the Saint, but that's beside the point. Yurodiviye in every nest? Sonya did that? Since you claim to be Saint Sonya's friend, allow me to say it in no uncertain terms. The Yurodiviye have nothing to do with your case. Sonya, are we supposed to take you at your word? First, we don't have this time-killing technology. We can steal time at timepieces, but it's practically impossible to kill time. Making something so absurd would surely catch the tech agency's attention. And that is trouble I am not willing to invite. Why? You've certainly been causing a ruckus here. Isn't that what the Yurodiviye wants? Chaos? Please, don't compare us to the likes of Backstreet's gangs. Though there are those among us who want that chaos, of course. One of our former members insisted that we must take the abundance of time in T-Core for ourselves, and have our comrades divided equally among us. Such drastic action would also hurt the have-nots, those who do not deserve such pain. We must adhere to the Saint's teachings. To truly tear out the throats of the rich, we must wait for the right moment. The right moment. So it really was Sonya. So, I've been wondering, are you really the Saint's friend? Of course she is! He even invited her to join his journey! Why don't we leave for now? We can always come back here once we uncover more evidence. Dante says, let's leave for now. Huh? Are we not arresting them? Didn't one of you give me a whole lecture about how it's my job to arrest them? Rhodia ignored the assistant's question and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression, something I've never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged, and we were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Yurodiviye captain stopped us. Wait, if you really are a friend of the Saint, I can't let you leave without giving you some advice as the more experienced detective. I was able to establish a few things from this conversation, so allow me to share them with you. Oh, right, you dabble in detective work from time to time, yes? Is this a common thing that you Yurodiviye get up to? Nah, only the Yurodiviye branch in District 20 do. Anyway, if I were you, I'd start by looking for a common thread that ties all the victims together. Find out what they have in common. Why? The T-Core Collections Agency knows everything about time. Where it comes from, where it goes, but not with this case. But if they know everything about comings and goings of time, how are you avoiding their eyes? All of us do. I can't tell you more, however. Just know that we have an ace up our sleeve that lets us continue our guerrilla activities in this nest. Anyways, does it not strike you as odd that, for someone with such impressive technology that can quite literally rip away time without a trace, the killer seems unusually passive? This tells me that there's a condition they must first meet to use their powers. Another possibility is that they have a certain creed or a belief system that they follow. But ideologically motivated culprits usually leave behind more obvious evidence that points to their beliefs. Oh, I think that adds up nicely. Want to join our squad of ace detectives? Who the hell hired this bumbling team of amateur detective wannabes? Never mind. Would you kindly leave this place? Well, we now know where the Yurodiviye are. We can always come back here if we ever need anything else. Interesting. Over time though, so
게이에 맞서는 자들을 확실하게 굴복시켰죠.
I'm actually curious.
그럼 다음 타겟을 설정해 볼까요?
795 damage isn't bad. But yeah, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around. Ooh, actually, is that? It is! Looks like I'm gonna have to do some grinding.
담배 한 갑에 굴창나사 5? 그딴 소리를 하는 거 보니 네 놈머리에 나사가 빠졌나 보군.